So last week I posted this dad bought a duende video, and last night I stayed up reading all my comments and a lot of you left your own duende stories. Bitch, I was scared. So let me share a few with you guys here. My mom had one that grew attached to her as a child. It followed her around the globe for years and she was super lucky with gambling because of it. Okay, question, did she have to feed it and give it water like that other story? Does the duende still follow her? Is it still attached? We need answers. When I was like 5 years old, my mom says I had friends, and one night she woke up to me laughing and walking up the monte with a stick, and I said my friends wanted me to go live with them. I think the you laughing alone would have scared me, but then you telling her that your friends wanted no. But I have heard of like duendes taking like kids and the kids go missing for days and then they come back. Okay, question, do you remember any of it though? My abuela told me that one tried to steal me when I was a baby. I was wrapped in my blanket on the bed and ended up on the floor under the table, still wrapped up, no crying, nothing, still asleep. I was a Texas teacher. One kindergarten student would tell me that the duendes would pull her blanket every night. She was always scared, but parents didn't listen. I get it that kids have like wild imaginations, but like this is kind of specific. Once my keys were lost for 2 days and I called my grandma. She said to scold it loudly and ask for the keys back and check every corner of the house. I heard keys fall and I found them in my closet corner. Never saw it though. My husband swears he saw one on his dad's ranch in California. It freaked him out. No one believed him. I'm gonna tell him to lure the duende with sunflower seeds to prove it. I don't know, that's a great idea. The house I grew up in was really haunted and there was a duende in the closet with red eyes. I remember my grandma and grandpa having one in Mexico. It was so ugly and she would make me give him candy and I always asked her why, and my grandpa would say so he doesn't mess with you, and I always thought he was playing around with me, but I don't know, my grandma would have me pick out a bag of candy for him and leave it for him. I'd be so scared, but I've also heard that there's people who invite them into their home and I'm sure they must know what they're doing, you know what I mean? Personally, no. If you have any duende stories, please leave it in the comments or DM me.